Number 10. Sharla of Xenoblade. I can hear the chorus in the comments right now. The main healer? How could you possibly put the best healer on this list? Well, let me tell you. Basically, it's because that's all she can do. It's not like she's the only one that can heal the party too, so she's pretty heavily outclassed by everybody else around her, especially once you get Riki, whose healing over time techniques are just so strong, and he can stack his damage over time spells on the enemies too. All Charlotte can do is heal and shoot with her gun, and for most randoms, Shulk's healing abilities are perfectly serviceable. So you may have to pull her in for a few super bosses towards the end of the game, but that's all that she's really good for. For 99% of it, she's just going to be sitting there on the sidelines, watching, while everybody else slaughters the mobs much more efficiently. Number 9. Kimahri of Final Fantasy X. Blue mages are normally some of the best characters that you can get in the game. First introduced in Final Fantasy V as the most versatile class there was, Square toned them down a bit with Strago, but then beefed them up again in 7 and 9 with the enemy skill material and Kina. Say what you will about Kina as a character, but in battle, she was the bomb. Kimahri, on the other hand, not so much. Unfortunately, you can only use his blue magic as an overdrive, which makes him situational at best, but worse than that, he's the only character who doesn't have a dedicated sphere grid, so no matter what you do, he'll always lag behind the others. I get what they were trying to do here. Square was allowing the player a bit of customization over how to raise him up. And yeah, you could go into Riku's path and get steal and use early in the game, so I guess he's okay for that. But really, at the end of the day, he's just redundant. Number 6. Bowser of Super Mario RPG. Tank characters can either be really good or really bad, and in Bowser's case, he's bottom of the barrel bad. When you can really only have 3 characters in your party, you need to be choosy, and Mario, who's a well-rounded attacker and tank, is required, so Bowser just becomes redundant and he really offers nothing unique. So let's look at the others. Princess Toadstool is a shoo-in with her group healing, great overall equipment selection, and powerful attacks. Geno is a solid choice with great stats and good abilities, able to hit max damage, and Mallow is a versatile mage, able to clear out randoms with his Thunderbolt and backup heal as well. Bowser is unfortunately just so one note. He only has 4 special skills and most of them are pretty worthless and hard to pull off. And yes, while he does hit like a truck, unfortunately he's slow as a turtle, and about as versatile as one too. And number 1, the many losers of Fire Emblem. This series is quite the juggernaut, going on for about 3 decades now. It's bound to have its fair share of losers, so I'll try to hit the high or low points in this case. In the Binding Blade, Wendy, the useless armor knight, and Sophia, the level 1 mage, are ridiculously horrid, with both of them joining extremely late in the game with abysmal stats and unpromoted to boot. And then speaking of promotions, there's Soth in Path of Radiance, whose stats can never really get all that high, and he can't promote at all for some godforsaken reason. Then there's Dew, another useless thief, who can't go anywhere, and can only use the worst swords in Genealogy of the Holy War. Radiant Dawn has some craptastic characters too, with Fiona, who the game seems to actively discourage you from even touching, and Meg. Armors in general suck, but they made her even worse. I mean, what's the point? They're supposed to be on the front lines protecting you, but they can barely move, so they're always in the back doing nothing. And speaking of bad classes, what's with the archers? Walt, Gordon, and Will can all just go die in a fire as far as I'm concerned. Number 8. Boney of Mother 3. My first thought when it came to Mother 3 was Salsa, the much maligned monkey that you can't help but love. But I just couldn't do it to him. You only play as him for 1 chapter, and he does have some pretty nifty skills, and the poor little guy is tortured the entire time. Boney, on the other hand, is an entirely different story. He's an item mule, nothing more. The Mother series has a long tradition of characters who specialize in using items, but Lloyd and Jeff get unique items that only they can use, which deal massive damage or have a multitude of different effects. Not so much with Boney here. He's fast, I'll give him that, so it's good to use him as a healer in a pinch, but he really can't do much else. His equipment options are severely lacking, he can't use any PSI at all, and, to make matters worse, sometimes when you use a food item on another character, Boney will actually eat it instead. I mean, yeah, he's just a dog, I get it, but there's been some kick-ass dogs in JRPG before. Poor Boney is not one of them. Number 7. Adre of Star Ocean 3. Black mages in Star Ocean games are already pretty terrible across the board, but Adre just takes the cake. As a required, last-minute addition to the director's cut version of the game, he's pretty much just an incomplete character. He doesn't even have an endgame armor, for God's sake. Everything about him is just an afterthought. His skills are extremely unwieldy, and with everything that he can do, there's just another party member that can quite simply do it better. Specializing in melee attacks and black magic, there's better party members for that, and because you can only use 3 members in battle, you can really only afford to use the best of the best. Even when I'm just being completely shallow and evaluating him on his hot muscle daddy body. Cliff does that better too. Number 3. Ceramic of the Magical Land of Woz. I've spoken about my love for Woz many times before, but boy do I hate Ceramic. Here, you have a typical 4-person party where 3 of the members are mandatory. However, who you're using in the 4th slot is completely up to you. There are a lot of characters that you can choose from over the course of the game to fill up that 4th slot. However, some are most definitely better than others, and Ceramic is easily the worst of the bunch. Having the stats of a mage, she should have the spells to back it up too, but her spells are the most useless ones available because every single one is just a status healing spell. She gets extremely specific magic that only work to cure poison, stone, sleep, stuff like that. Literally nothing else. I mean, her entire spell list is replaced by items that you can buy for 10 gold at the shop. It's just outrageous that they made such a terrible character. Number 10. The Prince of Cannock of Dragon Warrior 2. Many of you have asked where he was, certain that he would be in a previous list, but I've hesitated to add him and drag him on here since, number 1, he's mandatory, and number 2, you're locked into a 3-person party. He does have his uses. He is a great backup healer, he is outside on return, and he has access to Firebane and Increase as well. However, all that being said, he is still completely outclassed by the other 2. The real problem with the Prince of Cannock is that his equipment selection sucks. His best weapon in the entire game is the Iron Spear, which you get in the town that you go to right after you first recruit him at the beginning of the game. So he's pretty much just better off defending or casting a spell by the time that you get the ship. Thankfully, Enix realized this and gave him some extra weapons to equip in the subsequent remakes, so just for clarity, he's really only crappy in the NES version, not the others. And finally, number 1, Harley of Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. My personal theory on Harley is that Square was actively trying to make a character that was more terrible than Edward was in the original game. His secretary Harley succeeds in that regard. She's probably one of the worst party members in any Final Fantasy game ever. Her stats and equipment draws are that of a mage, but she has no magic whatsoever. Interestingly though, hackers have found that she was supposed to have a skill called Knowledge, which would have increased the attack power of items, as well as the ability to use blue magic, which would have made her infinitely more useful. But as it stands now, she has 2 abilities, Gill Toss, which damages enemies but costs a ton of money, and the useless Piercing Sight, which gives an enemy an elemental weakness but doesn't work against bosses. I mean, give me a break. Number 4. Half the cast of Chrono Cross. Where do I even begin? Oh, well, that's easy. Korcha. Not only is this whiny, Speedo-wearing weirdo damned annoying, but his stats are terrible across the board. He's the worst blue innate, although Pierre is down there with him if you don't get the hero equipment. He's just a joke. Mojo has nothing at all going for him except evasion, and even there, I kinda think that stat's bugged. and Skelly's weak, completely not worth the trouble of getting, and just epitomizes the whole gotta catch 'em all-ness of this game. Good lord, Zappa, he's just bad. And why would you even consider using another red innate when you have Kid to play around with? And speaking of Kid, she makes Mel entirely redundant when she has nothing going for her except the ability to steal. I could go on. Partial is stupidly annoying, and every time you see Lucia, you just wish that it was Luca from Chrono Trigger. I mean, I'm sure that there's plenty that I've missed, but that's a start. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome and happy Monday. So, I was told about an article, yeah. So, I hope that you guys saw that. I hope that you guys saw that and realized what was going on. Hey, Finnykins. Finnykins is my sister. She is here, and she's here saying hello. Apparently, she's been watching for quite a bit of time, but she just never really spoke up. But yeah, she's here. Say hello to my sister, Finnykins. There we go. I have to choose a song. They uploaded this article. Let's find out. Let's go to... Let's see. They uploaded this article 1 day ago. 1 day ago. There we go. And this is thegamer.com. There we are. There we are. So, yeah. Every single character that they chose was a character that I had already chosen. Some of them in the exact same order that I actually chose them so. And, like, Charlo was immediately number 10, and then Kimari was right after number 9. And, yeah. Meg was the only one that they actually put some modicum of effort into, even though I still mentioned Meg, but I mentioned Meg along with a whole bunch of other people, but there's Meg. And then Boney, Adre, Ceramic. You're gonna tell me that this bitch, whoever the fuck wrote this damn article, has also played the Magical Land of Oz? He's one of 2 people in the entire universe that have played the Magical Land of Oz? Like, seriously? And then Princeton, the Prince of Canic, really? Like, what is that, Princeton? Yeah, they took it down because they know that it's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Every single freaking one. Even down to, I said, half the cast of Chrono Cross. Oh, let's just change that to not make it plagiarism. Almost everyone in Chrono Cross. Bitch! There's a part of me that wants to be happy and say, you know, you've made it. You know, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. That sort of thing. But then there's another part of me that's like, you're plagiarizing me. And, you know, you're not like some little company off the middle of nowhere or whatever. This is like an actual reputable site. And, yeah, so I have the gamer up here. The thing is, if I get... Oh, I'm trying to show you the thing, but I'm not showing it to you. Hey, Davey, 101Y, cheersing. Cheers to you, Davey. I'm going to just get to the song, and I'm going to get to the cheers and other things. In a minute, I'm going to get to the game in a minute. But I just want you guys to... Let me see this. Where is it? This one. I want you guys to see this. This is by Wilbertazzo Lambert. Yeah, so I've sent them a message. I've sent them an email. Lady Pelvic was the person who told me about this. And, she sent it to me as like a little funny thing, but once, because she didn't realize, once I read it, I was like, seriously, you know? So, like, it's one thing that she sees it and she knows that, I made videos like this. So she's like, oh, look, there's a video like this. It's super cute. But whenever you actually create this video and you write this script and you put your heart and your soul into the video, immediately that it's been plagiarized. So the second that I started reading this and I saw Charla, I was like, wait, I said Charla. What? Then Kamari, I'm like, what? And then I went through and I went down and I'm like getting like really pissed, and then I saw ceramic and I'm like, ceramic. And I'm just like, ugh. So yeah. So anyway, I don't do the Twitter, but Lady Pelvic does do the Twitter. And she did the Twitter. And I also sent them a message in the little contact us form. So yeah, so that is very good. And then I had Ken show me how to save it as a PDF. So I still have it here. So even if it did 404, I still have it here as a PDF. So that's very, very good. Because I just wanted to print it, and I'm like, oh, so I printed it, and then I also, see, this is me doing my low-tech thing, where like, I did Control A, or Shift A, I think it was Control A, and I just copy-pasted all of it, and mine looks like stupid shit, So this is my little copy-pasting thing that I did, where it's all, blank and all this bullshit, but he knew how to save it nicely. You know what I mean? So he knew how to save it perfectly. So I do have it nicely. I also did some screenshots here as well. So I do have screenshots in this little share thingamabopper. So yeah, it's all there saved for posterity. Do not worry. Oh God. Yeah, this is something else. So anyway, yeah, I have all of my receipts. It is all there for y'all. I am just kind of floored. I'm just kind of taken aback. And honestly, if I didn't have to stream today, I would have created a video where I read their article, and then I showed that clip. And then I read the article, and then I showed that clip. And then I just went back and forth, and I did that 10 times. And just be like, okay, what do you think? And just and just do that. Yeah. I'm kind of right with you there, XCalEX. Yeah, he says I should still make that video. I know. I should still make that video. It's never too late. Because that is something else. Well, they've already taken the offending article down. So, like, you know what I mean? Like they've already taken the article down. So I don't know if I should still drag them. However, I know damn well that they would not have taken the article down if I didn't email them and if they weren't contacted on Twitter. So, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, monetize the stupidity, make the video. It's a fun story. Call them out on their bullshit. And even if they did take it down, it still happened. And if it's happened to me, it's probably happened to other YouTubers. By the way, how's the volume? And maybe I have the audience to stop them from doing that to like a smaller YouTuber, you know what I mean? Because like, let's say that somebody who has 500 subscribers, they made a video and they put something out, and then they tried to call them out, and then the website was like, I have 500,000 people following me on Twitter, you have 500 subscribers, I don't really care, screw you, bye. They could totally do something like that. But I think I have the audience to put an end to it, maybe, you know? And that's the thing. It's about keeping them in line. So I'm not gonna turn off my computer. So hopefully that article stays, you know, there. Because I know that if I turn off my computer, that article will be gone and it will be 404'd. Yeah, I still have it on PDF, but it's not the same. Showing it on PDF isn't the same as showing it, like, on the website, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I have the screenshots, I have the PDF, I have all that stuff. But yeah, that was a shocking thing. I came home from the gym and, you know, I'm trying to eat lunch and everything else, and then that happens. It's just kind of ridiculous. Well, the thing is that the URL is 404'd, so there's no reason, or there's no even if I did post the article here, then you know, nobody would see the article anyway because it's been 404'd. So yeah. Yeah, the cache would have a copy. I mean, I guess. I can go ahead and throw it in the chat just to see. Let me just do that real fast. Let's see if I do this, copy, and then put copy and paste. There. See if that works for you. See if you can, like, pull up a cache. I don't know. I don't really know how that works, but there it is. Yeah, it's on that gamer website. There it is. I've never really had anything like that happen to me before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's page not available. Yeah, it's just crappy. It's just crappy. It is what it is. That's why I don't want to close my computer. And that's why I was honestly considering canceling today's stream, because I wanted to make that plagiarism video. But yeah, there we are. There we are. That's what's going on in my neck of the woods. Oh, God. I mean, at least I put it out here. Okay, so let me just say something. So I did some grinding between episodes. I did a little bit of grinding because we are at a massive disadvantage because we're doing the 4-job Fiesta. And the best place for grinding is over in the ship graveyard because there's some mobs there that could drop elixirs. I was able to get 8 elixirs, so that's pretty nice. But the thing is that those little wolves that we just fought, they have a ton of experience. So what I actually did is I came through here and I did a little bit more grinding as well. So we can go ahead and load, oh, wrong thing. We can load state, and I want to load this state now. I know, Alexandros, I know about breaking the rods and everything. So I did some more grinding over here and I got up to level 20. So we should be good as far as, you know, getting everything done. I also bought a bunch of potions. I bought 89 potions there, so we don't really have healing, so potions is really the only thing that we do have. The page is saved on the Wayback Machine. Awesome. If that website goes down or my computer crashes or something, I'm going to have to talk to you, XCal, about getting me the link on that Wayback Machine. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, so, anyway, we're doing 4-job Fiesta. We're all caught up. We've made it to Karnak. Let's head on inside. Oh, I guess you can't post it here, XCal, but go to the Discord and you can post it. You can post it there on the Discord. Save the PDFs on a flash drive or external storage. That's actually a good idea. Oh, Red Mage Thief. Ranger is okay. Ranger's not terrible. Ranger's pretty decent. Oh! The Queen built a wall to shut them out. So you can't go to the library anymore. We're stuck here. We can't go to the magic shop either. Oh, hey, Pete Zoof. See, if y'all have the Twitter, then y'all can tweet it out too, because I don't have the Twitter. Do I need... Oh, I'll buy some... I have so much money. I'll buy some Phoenix Downs. Why not? I'll buy some tents. There we go. You have the Twitter, Serena? Use the power of the Twitter. Use. It is a good game. Zacky be delicious. It's a very good game. Actually, because, who was it? Lady Pelvic was like, hey, you know, you should tweet them about it. Oh, shit, I need to choose a song, that's right. NFG Blink wants me to choose a song, that's right, I need to choose a song. I was so caught up in all this that I wasn't thinking about it. But, okay, you sent me the cache page in Google on Discord. Thank you so much for that, because I might have to make that video anyway. Once it's gone, it'll flash ya! Oh, good lord. Okay, what song do I want to sing? What song do I want to sing? Man. I have this list of songs over here. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one, too. Let's do that one. That's a fun one. What's the song, Queen Monica? I get to choose this one, but if you do the 4000 one, then then y'all get to choose. But I get to choose this song because they did the 2000 one. There'll be no string to bind your hands, not if my love can't bind your heart. There's no need to take a stand, for it was I who chose to start. I see no need to take me home. I'm old enough to face the dawn. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me, baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Then slowly turn away from me. I love that song. I love Juice Newton in general. I love Little Miss Juice. I need to knock that one off my list. My long list of songs that I've sang. Angel of the Morning is now done. There we go. Sid, hurry up! Come on, Sid. I don't have all day. You thought I was the Angel of Bottomness, not the Angel of the Morning. Use. Hey there. Talk to me. Oh, horse feathers. Okay. Oh, horse feathers. That's, different. And then they all laugh at him. It is rather funny. I mean, he could have busted up the other wall and, gotten out of here. So he's the one who's amplifying the crystals. Yeah, this one has some patches on it. Basically, it's just the patch that restores the frame rate, as well as a patch that restores the SNES soundtrack. Horse feathers and poppycocks. Ah. And I guess whenever we tried to stop it, they locked him up here because of it. No kidding. Got you. Who doesn't like poppycocks? Hey, Band 1442. Chairs! 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 I downloaded this, I've had this ROM downloaded for ages, so I don't know where I got this ROM, probably from, you know, whatever it was called, ROM, MU Paradise, more than likely. The patch, though, I got from, where did I get the patch from? romhacking.net. I got the patch from romhacking.net. Yeah, the crystal's cracked! Yikes! Ah, because of the fire-powered ship. I need a ship. Yeah, let's just let everybody out of jail. Cahoots with the werewolf. I'm just upset. I'm just upset. The whole plagiarism thing, I don't want to use my channel as a form of attack. You know what I mean? I don't want to use it as, I don't want to weaponize my channel. And, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Thank you, DJ Group Math. Love your turtles, Tank. I love the slime that you sent me, Rashad. So cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I should tell Ken that I'm upset. He needs to give me a hug on the stream. Oh, did I open up that? Oh, I did. Huh, I don't know. Too bad you can't get in here or get anything. I mean, there's a part of me that doesn't want to weaponize it, but there's another part of me that is they deserve it. Fuck those bitches. You know what I mean? And I get that too. I mean, and I did. It's making a video. I think a lot of people think that making a video is the easiest thing ever, or it takes no time at all. But it is a big to-do. It is a big to-do to make a video like that. The script itself, that's a 4-page script. And it's like writing a term paper, you know? It takes a week to write a script like that. Then you have to go back through, you have to edit it, you have to make it sound okay. Because there's one thing if you're reading a paper, okay, there's a difference between when you're reading something and when you're speaking something. There's definitely a difference. Because my first couple of videos, I wrote it as if I was reading it, but then the next videos, I wrote it as if I was speaking it, and it does make a big difference. There are two entirely different ways of writing. And then you have to sync up the video with what you're talking about. So it's it really is. It's a whole big to-do. So for them to, it's not even like they plagiarized one video. They plagiarized an entire 7 series, or 7 different videos. An entire series of 7 different videos. So, that's bullshit. That's what that is. It's just bullshit. It's just crap. Poor Mr. Werewolf! Ah! They, lit it on fire. God. Yeah, but they kind of called themselves out by including ceramic. Seriously, ceramic, of all people? Come on. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and purchase 10 frost rods. Whoa! Did not mean to purchase that many. 10 thunder and 10 flame. There we go. And let's see. I can go ahead and get 3 mithril swords. Let's do that. She can equip that. I could get a mithril knife. That might actually be halfway decent. We'll do that. That's true. Nobody actually said they were good at it. Oh, Lena can equip shields now because that's a knight ability that I gave her to equip shields, so that's pretty cool. Get a plumed hat, 3 armors. Let's see. Oh. What do we got going on here? 3 mithril gloves. Okay, whatever. I know! This incredibly obscure JRPG random character that only like 2 people in this whole world has ever played, and that just happens to make the list? Aha. Sure, Jan. Sure. So, let me show you what abilities I have. I gave all my knights the two-handed ability. And basically what it does is it allows each person to double their attack power. They don't equip shields, but it doubles their attack power, so it's fantastic. So I gave that to my knights, and as far as Lena's concerned, I just gave her equip shields just for some extra protection there. Okay, let's see. I think that everything here is still blocked off. So, yeah. Okay, so now we need to go into the fire ship. The only spell that I have, the only summon spell that I have for Lena is Sylph. Because you don't want to buy the lower level summon spells because they're shitty. And there will be an ability later on in the game, and it will screw you over. We'll just put it that way. It will screw you over if you do get those lower level spells. But I got Sylph for the healing purposes, since it's the only way that I really have to heal magically for the entire game. Of course I'll go. Yes. I've never even heard of The Gamer until today. There's like I don't really read a lot of gaming sites. Like I read like RPG Fan or RPG Gamer or Cockatoo or things like that. I don't know. Or Silicon Era. I read stuff like that. Game FAQs or just random articles that people will share on the Facebook groups. But I've never heard of The Gamer. But yeah, now I've heard of them and I'm not really a fan. No kidding. Aw, I shouldn't have bought that stupid mithril glove. Okay, whatever. Oh, you can only heal using the Ranger's Animal Command. Wow, that's gonna be rough. That's definitely gonna be rough. Well, that's the thing, Drake. Like, if they've done it to me, who's to say they haven't done it to other people, or many other people, really? Like, you never know. You never know. You know what I mean? And personally, I believe if they've done it to me, then they've done it to a lot of other people. And it's just crap. It's just a bunch of crap. Oh, thanks, Pete. Thank you so much, Pete. Really? Well, that needs to stop, because I put a lot of effort into these videos. I know people think that I just kind of shit them out, but, no, I put a lot of effort into them, so, yeah. I agree. Well, hopefully they'll be... Why? Oh my god! All 3 of my knights got blinded. All 3 of them. That's just lovely. Do I even have eye drops? I have 4 eye drops. I feel like I need to buy more eye drops.
Little soldier. Come on now, time to get up. I said wake up!
I mean, I'm glad that they took it down, but... It's too little too late as far as I'm concerned. It was just, I don't know. It's just too little too late as far as I'm concerned. I think I'm gonna do the same thing, Serena. I don't want to get halfway in here, get to the boss, and then get blinded like right before the boss, so I need to get some eye drops here too. I should just go ahead and buy up a whole bunch of status curing stuff. Let's see. We'll buy some antidotes, some eye drops. We'll buy 20 eye drops, kisses. We'll just buy it all up. We need all this stuff anyway since we don't have access to white magic. Okay. No kidding. Yeah, they're in Canada, I know. So, I mean, I don't know, like, I'm not suing them or anything. Like, I mean, I just don't want it to happen again. That's all I want. I just don't want it to happen again. That's all I'm looking for. I mean, a formal apology would be nice, but I'm not holding my breath for it either. But yeah, taking it down is literally the absolute least that they could do. It is the absolute bare minimum that they could do, is just taking it down and pretending like nothing ever happened, you know? Which is crap. So sorry to, come on in and kind of be a Debbie Downer, but that's what's happening. I would imagine that Canadian copyright laws or plagiarism laws or all that kind of stuff would be pretty similar to American laws, but yeah. I don't know which way I have to go. This ship always confuses me for some reason. Whatever reason, I don't know what it is. There's a lot of switches and levels and doors and all sorts of different stuff going on here. At least my knights are still just so powerful. They're like one-shotting everything with their double fisting. Or... double fisting. Yeah, no. With their double-handedness. Yeah. I need to stop. I need to stop. Does this go? No. Okay. Something. Oh, I've already been sent to horny jail. Man, everybody's sending me back to horny jail. Okay, oh god. What do I do here? I don't remember what I have to do here. Let's just try this one. I kind of agree with you there, Pete. I actually kind of agree with you there. I think that, you know, he knowingly plagiarized. I mean, it's not like it was an accident or he didn't know. No, that's bullshit. Like, he knew exactly what he was doing. He had a deadline to get an article in. He saw my video series and was like, okay. No! I didn't mean to hit the stupid thing. Damn it. Ugh. Take 3. Here we go. I can't go that way either. Whee! Oh, look at a green beret. This is actually a really nice piece of equipment. That I don't think anybody can actually equip. Really? Okay. The horny jail warden wants to show you, wants you to show him how badly you want parole. Jeremiah Nickel, what do I have to do in order to get paroled from Master Warden? Oh my. Yeah, this is the one that sends you down those holes. I know, it's a pain in the ass, and I don't know which one goes where or anything, so we're just doing random holes. Into, where am I? Oh, back here. I'm trying to read everybody's stuff up like it's... Whee! Whoa! Hey, Extra Ray. Now following. Thank you so much for the follow, and cheers. Do I need to go? I think I need to go this way. Oh, yeah, that's gonna lead me on to the end, but I don't want to go to the end quite yet, I don't think. Because I want to get a moon ring blade, which I think is thief only. I'm pretty sure that's thief only. Extra Ray says, cheers! Just hopped in from your Discord. The people welcomed me so warmly. Thank you! Cheers! And Group Math is gifting a tier 1 sub to my community. Cheers, Group Math. Awesome. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you. If only we had a thief. Whoa, Serena Vox! Cheers, Serena Vox. Cheers! Thank you so much. She comes in with that heal. You guys see what she does. Comes in with that heal. She knows what she's doing. Someone's gotta take her down. I am shocked that she survived through the Super Mario Bros. 3 stream. Hey, Finnykins, my sister has subscribed with Prime Gaming. Cheers! And the Hype Train is in. Hey, Band's gifting a tier 1 sub. Pure Grade gifting 3 tier 1 subs. And, yeah, cheers. Woo! I love it. Thank you so much, Ban. Thank you so much, Pure Greg. Awesome. Jeremiah Nichols gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Awesome. Cheers, Jeremiah Nickel, and thank you. We gotta get this Hype Train up to level 5. If level 5 Hype Train comes, I will call Ken, and I'll have him bring him up some ice. And we could do some no claw with the law. Cheers, DJ Group Math. Cheers, thank you. Whee! Away we go! Grab our elixir and move on. She's getting low. She's decently low. Let's see if somebody can grab her. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the Frost Rod now. And I don't think that I actually need to heal or anything. There we go. Yes. Well, it was only published, like, yesterday. Pure Greg comes in. Sorry you're having a bad day, David, but cheers. Hope it turns around, especially because today is my birthday! Happy birthday! Cheers. Serena Vox comes in with a heal. Cheers, Serena Vox. Damn, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ban comes in with a donation. Cheers, Ban. Daddy Ban, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Gotta get this Hype Train up. Yes. Happy birthday! How old are you, Greg? And what'd you get for your birthday? I want to know. It's on fire! Woo! Okay, here we have a pretty difficult boss, I must say, but hopefully I can make this somewhat easy, because we're gonna break a bitch rod. Yes. Whoa! Yeah, since we can't heal, we pretty much just have to kill these guys as fast as humanly possible, which means breaking rods. Cheers, Jeremiah Nickel. Cheers. Oh wow, that was 5. Cheers, thank you, thank you, thank you. The Punisher is gifted. Oh, the Punisher is paying forward a gift that they got from Eagle Knight to the community by gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Cheers, Punisher. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa, Serena Vox comes in with a heal. Yes. Cheers, Serena. Double fisting and rod breaking in one stream. That'll do it. That'll do it. It's power fisting. Hey, poop bro! Subscribing at tier 1 for 3 months. They're on a 3-month subscription streak. I love it. Cheers, poop bro, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Germanic goes, but we want a shirt rip. She's making you work for it. You better work, bitch. Uh-oh. Yeah, werewolf. Wow, Bart's, just because he doesn't look like you, you're gonna yell at him? He even knows who Gallop is. You want an autographed copy of Madden as your reward. I'll take this copy that I just got, I'll autograph it, and I'll send it away in the mail. I'll just send it out to the void. Oh no! Uh-oh. Yoinks! The void thanks you. Thing is, you just gotta come up with different strategies and different ways. And using breaking rods is probably the best strategy I have for killing bosses right now, because it's either kill or be killed. It's either kill or be killed when you don't have any healing, you know? Or when your healing just sucks. Stupid sylph. So terrible. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You just now beat Liquid Flame? What about fist or be fisted? Nibling! Urgh! Yoinks! And down goes the crystal. Wow. Oh, only 30 seconds left for the hype train. I forgot about the hype train. It's still there. 30 seconds left for the hype train. Perfect. Oh, Bart's is so nice. He's like, hey, get up. So the fire crystal lost all of its power. Choo-choo goes the train. Cheers, poop bro. Hey, awesome. We got it. Level 5 completed. Isn't that what I said? Didn't I say if we got level 5 I'd call Ken for some ice? I'm pretty sure that's what I said. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. The shards are out of reach. Yikes! Okay. Davey101Y comes in with a cheers. Let's do a save state here, just so in case let's do a save state. There we go. Okay. Because apparently I need to call up Ken and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Ken. Oh. Yeah. Thank you so much for those gifts. Thank you so much, Davey. They were amazing. Thank you. Oh my god, Ken, pick up the friggin' phone.
Hi, you reached Ken Myers. I cannot take your call at the moment.
Oh my god. How do I accept this? End and accept? Ken?
Room service.
Could you bring up, a thing of ice?
Just ice?
Yeah, I have the seltzer. Well, ice in a straw. But like, but I also want like a big girl glass of ice. Like the little thingamajigger that I use, the carafe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anything else, sir?
That will be all, thank you.
Room service will be up in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you. Make sure that you hand deliver it to my desk.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Bye. Poor Ken! Oh god. Okay, what am I doing? I am going for a map of Karnak Castle. I know, my trying to get something. I think that you called it my pushy bottom voice. I'm pretty sure you said that, Ban. It kind of is. It kind of is. Well, the thing is, we only have certain characters, so it really doesn't, like, it's not like we need... How am I gonna put this? We only have certain job classes, so you only need, or you don't need certain treasures. There are certain things that you, actually, I don't think that I need anything in this room. I'm pretty sure. I had a list, but now I can't find my list. What did I do with it? I have so many papers. Ah! I had so many papers. Yeah, it says get 2 treasures, then skip. Okay, perfect. I have no time! Actually, I have plenty of time. Especially with my knights going on in and double fisting. It'd be perfect. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the right way, right? 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 Please. Ugh. Yes! Okay, perfect. I am going the right way. Oh man, I'm kind of freaking out. So there's like white magic and stuff in here that I don't need. There's a ribbon that I don't need because only dancers can equip it. There's other stuff that I just don't need. But there is some stuff that would be nice to have. Yeah, that's another thing. There is a blue mage spell that you can only get here during this particular time. But, oh god, wrong way. But, I don't have a blue mage, so I don't need it. Don't need it. Oh, well then just thank Strange Animal for that. The Final Fantasy V 4-job Fiesta art, Strange Animal, did that for me. A very, very, very good job there, and I do thank him for that. Monsters! I came all this way just to sit on the throne. Wow, that Gigas survived that? Who knew? Oh shit! Lena doesn't even have her knife anymore! Yikes! Oh, that was nothing. That was absolutely nothing. Man, look at this. Two-handed knights. Loving it. Got the Elven Mantle. Perfect. We'll have to give that to the Summoner. And then I think that there's like a knife on the other side or something like that. Oh, hell. I know, I hate timed sections too. They drive me nutso. Ah, don't confuse. Ken, I need you to hand deliver them because I'm in a timed section and I can't get up. Ken! He's so mean to me. He's so mean to me. Oh. If I pause... Ah, the timer will not go during a paused attack. That bitch, how dare he? Who does he think he is? Oh.
You left a tip if I brought it up.
Wow.
You left no tip.
Uh-huh. Oh, shoot. I'm so stupid. Ooh, blackberry. Yummy. I want blackberry. So, I come out in the hallway, and then Ken goes, "If you left a tip, I might have hand delivered you, but you didn't leave a tip." And I'm like, "You bitch." Oh god. So apparently there's blackberry. That sounds yum-y. Yum-y, bum-y. I know! He got a tip last night. I should have told him that. I should have told him that. Damn him. What kind of tip? He asks. I wonder. Oh my. I should put these headphones in.
Oh my.
Oh my. Okay, we're doing okay. I'm never going to use these tonics. It really doesn't matter. Because I don't have a chemist. Oh my god. Nibelin goes, tell him next time he gives you sass, you'll send him to Augusta for a certain convention. I'm sure. Hey, Martin Marin, thank you for subscribing. Once I get this, I'll pour. Oh, it actually, I think it pauses. Oh, no! I was gonna say, I think it pauses for me, but the timer kept on going and I wasn't paying any attention. Oh my gosh. I need to pay more attention. It was Fist Festival 2019. Didn't you hear the story last time? Oh, Poopro, if you don't know what Fist Fest is, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Oh, God. Okay, got the main gauche, I don't know-ish. Don't look it up. No, you don't, Excal. No one wants to know that. No one wants to know. Oh. Do I need anything there? What was in those treasures? I think this is 5. I think that the left one is... Oh, Asuna. I don't need it. Okay. Let's keep on going. Keep on moving and grooving. So, Martin Marin, opened the can with a subscription. You better bring it, says the sergeant. It's been brought in. Wail on you, asshole. Use our sylph. Halfway decent. Cheers. This is the blackberry. This blackberry is actually halfway decent. There we go, got the can done. Okay, so this is the drinky juice. This is the water. I need to keep them separated. Oh yeah, I skipped the iron claw. Cool. I guess I killed it so hard with the double fisting alcoholic juice. Cheers, Miami Sunrise. And then we have a regular drink of juice. There we go. Oh, another drink of juice. Okay. There we are. Oh, I don't care about that. Hey, Neo Midgard Gaming. Cheers. I know, I double fisted him so he never came out. Because he said you better bring it. So it was brought in. So, we have a new job class here, so we're gonna go ahead and give this one to Little Miss Ferris. Where is she? The Beastmaster. So this swords, katanas, or axes. Shit. Okay. Love you, YouTube. First time seeing you on Twitch. Thank you, Neo Midgard Gaming. I'm so happy that I'm going to drink my juice with you. Use. That's the alcoholic juice. That's the good juice. The good juice. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I guess I could do equip shields. Now we have a knife and a whip. Knife that sometimes blocks enemies' attacks. Not half bad. Oh, you can equip the green beret. A jaunty green cap. I already sang a song, Poop Bro. I sang Angel of the Morning by Miss Juice Newton. Let's see. It wasn't sold. It wasn't sold. I do know sold. I would really have to look at the, words for sold, though. Man, good lord. Okay, let's see. You know what? For right now, I'm going to make Bart's a Beastmaster as well, just so I can get some extra Beastmaster points in. I'm gonna do equip shields. Okay. There we go. Perfection. He passed his kidney stone, and now he's shopping with his sister. So, yeah, he's still out and about, being a good guy, but he's still on rest, he's still on break from work, so that's good. Do I need this shield? I don't think so. Let's see, we got a plumed hat. 2 silver plates. Anything else that I need here? Shiny and effective. Super effective. Yeah, he tried to trick me. He tried to trick me by calling it the Grundy County Auction, and I'm like, I know exactly what that song is. Don't trick me. You don't fool me. Smarter than the average bear. Don't need any magic there. Let's see. Moving right along. It is. This one, like, you don't play it for the plot. You play it just because the job system. You play it just to have fun, you know? You really do not play this for the plot at all. I've never had a kidney stone before, but Ken had some kidney stones one time, and that was pretty rough. Let's see. Hey, RPG Fantast! Cheers to you, and thank you from first-time chat from a viewer. Make sure that you follow if you haven't already. Cheers, RPG Fantast. It really is. That's what I love about this game. I love the replayability. It's so good. It's so good. It's all your fault. Poor guy. I think that we need to go and talk to him here in Karnak. I'm pretty sure. Oh, who's this guy? Hey there. Oh, the queen is upstairs. Oh, Scheist. Ah, she's being like, surrounded by the darkness or something. Gotcha. Any job system that I don't care for, as far as, like, job systems, as far as, like, an entire game's job system, for the most part, I like a good job system. I remember the job system in... So I feel like the job system in Bravely Default games aren't all that balanced, because the bosses are so overpowered, you feel like you have to do a very certain particular strategy, and if you don't do that particular strategy, you're completely screwed. Which kind of bothers me. Then there is, the job system in, what's it called? Blue Dragon. And the thing about the job system in Blue Dragon is, if you don't master a barrier mage, you're completely screwed. Because, sorry, the barrier mage allows you to just kind of like ignore encounters or just like bust up encounters. So you need to make your hero a barrier mage, and then you can just like run into encounters and instantly kill them, and you still get the job points for doing it. So certain job classes are much more overpowered than others, and I don't like that. I like it whenever they're balanced nicely. And I do feel like the job system is pretty balanced pretty nicely in this particular game. Also maybe in like tactics and things like that. Oh, thank you, Clask123 says, "Hi, David. I'm glad to see that you're streaming Final Fantasy V. I really liked at the end of your Breath of Fire 2 stream. I was really moved by your testimony, and it hit me close to home. I'm glad that you're on to brighter days now and here to stream and hang out with us." Well, I am glad to be here as well, Clask. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All these little items that we're getting are kind of like, they're okay, but they're useful for the chemist, and we don't have a chemist, so we don't really need it. Hey, DJ Group Math, gifting a tier 1 sub to Clask. Poopro, gifting a tier 1 sub to Swebs. Cheers to DJ Group Math and to Poopro. Oh, Poopro was trying to do him. To do him. Sometimes the things that I try to say, they just come out wrong. You do not get the Bard job class here. You will get the Bard job class later, but not here. You'll get it at an island, on a particular island. Whips are back row compatible. They do full damage from the back row. What song am I singing in Iblang? I cannot wait. I have to know it. I have to know it. Could not remember the live. Oh, okay. I'm waiting for the song to come in. I know it's gonna come in soon enough. You didn't have the cones to make me sing right now. Oh. Barbie Girl by Aqua. Oh, good God. Barbie Girl by Aqua. Barbie Girl. Aqua lyrics. That is a good choice. Okay, perfect. This is the encounter that I want. So this guy has 1,000. Okay, so 200. I just need to do some counting here. 100, so we're at 300. 600-ish, maybe 700. Let's see if we can catch him now. No, still too strong. Okay. Another attack there. See if we can't catch. You'll probably kill him, Galif. Let's try catch. Ah! Still too strong. Damn. Ah! I killed him! Damn it! I wanted to catch him! Shit! 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 Ugh. God. Okay. Let's keep on going. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight, I'm your dolly. You're my doll, rock and roll, feel the glamour in pink. Kiss me here, touch me there, hanky panky. You can touch, you can play. If you say, I'm always yours. I'm a Barbie girl
In a Barbie world, life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Okay, there we go. Hey, I got him! Sweet! Okay, so Bart's got a sand bear. Amazing. Oh, we have a Suns Out, Guns Out. Okay. We'll do a Suns Out, Guns Out. Let's see if I can't get my mouse over there. There we go. Boom! Okay. So, Suns Out. Who's this for? Davey 101Y. Suns Out, Guns Out. Oh, God. Okay, there we are. There's always smack talk in here. There's always smack talk in here, Hoff. Oh, poor DJ Group Math. I'm so sorry that your internet's on the fritz. That sucks. You know what? Let's actually summon a sylph. Let's see. Okay, got 200 there. 600 total. What are we doing here? It's 800. You attack. Okay, 128. So defend. Here's the deal. You defend. You can only catch one monster at a time. So, perfect. Now Bartz and Ferris both have a bear. And these bears are really nice to have. They deal a ton of damage. They are fan-fricking-tastic. Hey, Hoff! How are you doing today? Everybody's in here saying hi. I love it. I love how everybody knows each other. It makes me happy. It's like a little community. You know what I mean? It makes me happy that everybody knows everybody, and it's not like everybody's just talking to me. That y'all are like talking to each other. I really like that. I really, really like that. And I think that the Discord has a lot to do with that. I think that that's just really nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Hoff. Hopefully I can, entertain you. If only getting a bear in real life was that easy. No kidding. Well, Ken is kind of a bear. Ken is kind of a little bear. He's like a teddy bear. Sometimes I just like to lay in his tummy. You know? Use his tummy as a pillow. Ugh. Oh, some Nikes and some Tommy Hilfiger. I like it. I'm glad that you had a fun day shopping with your sister. That's really nice. Oh. NFG goes, I'm back. The girlfriend is here. She loves your shirt, David. Isn't it the cutest? Look at that. Isn't that so super cute? I love me some Ninja Turtles. Love me some Ninja Turtles. Mid. But Mid has run off. Oh no. There's monsters in the basement. This is where you fight the Frit. I thought that there was like a healing pot. There is. There it is. I want a pink drink. I just have a clear drink. But it is grape. It's, what is this? It's blackberry. Blackberry clear drink. Use. Precious items from the ruins in Jacole. Steal her shirt. Get it! Hey, Dandy Josh. How are you? Yeah, if you need Blue Mage spells, but I don't. Burn all the books! Burn them! Burn the witch! Probably 9. I would say 9 is probably my favorite of all time. This one's really good, though. 6 is really good, 7, 13, 2, but 9, more than likely. I would probably switch out the Beastmaster for some sort of healing job. Hey, I'm gonna completely butcher your name. Karate Kakea Oot? Karate Kea Oot? Karateka Oot? Isn't it Karateka Oot? I think so. I think so. I think I butchered it every which way humanly possible. At least I didn't say karate. What did I say the first time? Karate Ka-Oot, I think? I don't know. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Ugh. But how are you doing today? We all want a pink drink. Let's see. We'll summon a sylph. Yeah, I did, and I completely butchered it. Completely butchered it. I felt bad. Who doesn't want a pink drink? This is a really bad... This is a really bad, fight, because this fight lasts forever, and we're in, like, the wrong row. I could change the row, but it only changes it for one person. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, just attack Lena. Do what you do. Let's try it now. Are you dead? I did all that row changing and then I just died? Like, really? Come on now. Ugh. Uh-oh. Yoinks! It's a frit! Oh, no. 500,000 to make Ken do a 5-second cameo. I think that he would probably agree to something like that. Okay, so here I'm going to need to bust out another rod. Frost rod. There we go. Huh! Get him! Yes. That's all we have to do. Whenever we have rods that we can bust, yeah, it makes it so nice. So nice. Oh, I should actually change the map over to here. There we go. Yeah, so if you have a time mage, a summoner, a black mage, any kind of... I assume blue and red mages can also use rods as well. You'll be able to do that strategy. And now I can summon a Frit as well with my summoner there. Okay, moving right along. What do I need to do? Whoa! None shall pass! And a Frit's like, bitch, move. Perfect. Oh, you know what? I think that there's something this way. Yeah. A ninja suit that I'm sure I probably can't equip. Oh, I can. Cool. That's not half bad. I am not going to go after Shiva. Because I want powerful summons. And Shiva isn't a powerful summon. Shiva's okay. But there's better summons out there. We'll cast a Frit. Why not? Karateka Oot. Okay. I'm still gonna mess it up. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. That's all I can do is try. I'm gonna try. I think that Serena Vox's first job was a monk as well. Pretty sure. You know, this is a Frit. Like, it's really powerful. We're getting some nice damage here with it. This works for me. This works for me. Hey! Awesome. Okay. I thought that there would be a save point over there or something for using a tent because I need to. I mean, the Summoner is nice right now. I feel like the Beastmasters are going to be the worst. I mean, it does have some uses here and there, but I feel like the Knight is going to... I feel like... Oh, hell, this asshole. I feel like the Knight's going to carry me with its double fisting swords. I really do. Unless, like, I put a lot of time into the Beastmaster and really figure out exactly what I need to do, then it's just like, it's too much work. It's too much work. I don't want to work whenever I play a game. I just want to play the game. Something here. Whoa! Yikes! No! Oh, good. I was gonna say, I thought it was gonna kill Lena, and I really didn't want Lena to die. Honestly, the Summoner, I think, is going to be the key to my victory as well, because it's just so versatile. Like, it has all three elements, it can break rods, without the Golem, I'll be able to get Reflect going on later on. Like, there's some nice stuff that I can do with the Summoner as well. I can't do anything out there. Oh, come on! Seriously? I have to do that too? I will be getting Rama. I will be getting Rama. Yeah, and I'm gonna have Samurai too. And, you know, if all that fails, Gill Toss. Gill Toss. Done. Summoner cannot use Heal Staff. I'm very disappointed by this turn of events. But at least I know I'll be able to beat X-Death easily enough by using just Gill Toss and just calling it a day. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll get Katoblipa, because I want the variety. I'm gonna need all the, like, there's no other way to get Reflect, so that's the only way I'll be able to get Reflect, so yeah, I'm gonna get them. God, this, like, it's a respawn and it just takes freaking forever. Come on. Yeah. I don't know if I could deal with Omega and Shinryu. I mean, we could try. We could see. I don't know. Okay, let's see. We'll do Tent. Yeah. That's the thing. 50 HP restoration with a regular potion is absolutely pathetic. It's terrible. So did everybody get healed up? Perfect. But once we get to the second world, we'll get better potions, so it'll make it a little bit easier, so that'll be good. Uh-oh, it's a bad feeling! Hey, the Hoff! Cheers! With my drunky dumb bitch juice! Yikes! Ugh. God, I can't quit like this. I feel ever since COVID, like this thing in my throat's driving me freaking nuts. Ugh, it drives me crazy. Biblios, it says weakens fire. Okay, so we're gonna use our fire rod. This is why I bought 10 of each rod. There's a method to my madness here. Make him explode! Love it! Hey! Nephilis, cheers, and thank you for the follow. Yeah, if I didn't have a way to break rods, like, because only mages can do it. If I didn't have a way to break rods, then, you know, this would be a much, much, much harder fight. Yeah, it was one-shotted. It's perfect. I'll throw my stick at you, Ban. Oh my! A strange bird. He took my line. Yeah, I mean, if I used Ifrit, I'd still be in battle. Why would I do that whenever I could just kill the bitch? Isn't he cute? I know, he's adorable. His little purple cloak. I don't like his Sally Jesse Raphael glasses. That I could live without. Water. Repowering the ship. Cool. Didn't they already say that Mid was Sid's grandson? Didn't they already establish that? But now they're acting like this is the first time they've ever seen it. He does kind of look like Cousin Oliver. Ugh. Cousin Stupid Oliver. Or like 7 on Married with Children. Ugh. Awful, awful, awful. I think that they mentioned him. I think so. Maybe it was these scholars here that mentioned him? Or maybe somebody over in Karnak just mentioned him? Something like that? Oh, 7 was the worst. Absolute worst. Ugh. 7 was a nightmare. If I'm watching Married with Children and I see that it's an episode with 7, I turn it off. I just can't. I can't. Hey, Mamiji Matt. Glad to have you here. Yeah, this is a fun one. We're doing Knight, Beastmaster, Summoner, and Samurai. And we're avoiding this Chimera because I don't want to get killed. Ugh. I want to say that they ended up putting him on a milk carton at one point, and they were like, you know, this child's missing, and they stuck him on a milk carton, and that was the end. That was the last time we saw 7. Ugh. Well, that's true, naming a girl 11. That is very true. But wasn't she named 11 because, like, she was, like, the 11th experiment or something like that? She was, like, the 11th research project? I don't know. Okay, so we need to find... Oh, I think that he's in the bar. Pretty sure, because the Queen is in the inn, so he's in the bar. There we go. Pull yourself together. Oh, poor Sid. I actually really like this scene because it shows that they put a lot of thought into Galif's character insofar as what could actually trigger his memories, and also the foreshadowing that you're going to have because the next dungeon, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the next dungeon, his memories will return, and it would just seem kind of like out of nowhere if they did return. But like this gives, I like how seeing the grandfather-grandson dynamic triggers the memories of Galif in regards to what will happen in the... I'm trying to say something without saying something, and it's getting really difficult. For those of you who play the game, you know what I'm talking about. The end. Man. This is why I just spoil everything in my videos, because beating around the bush trying to not spoil anything, like, it takes forever. Ugh. Yeah, they did. I like Galif. I feel like Ferris got character development at the very beginning of the game, and then they dropped her off a cliff. And, like, Bart's is just there as a main character. Lena's there as your token princess. Galuf actually gets character development, though. Like, the rest of them just kind of joke around and play. But the rest of them, like, it's pretty decent. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna buy some extra rods here just in case. You never have too many rods, and I need them. Yeah, a little more. That's the thing. Like, they get a little bit more. But Galuf, his whole arc is... it's really well done. I like it. Don't tell me to move, you little bitch! Push you off this boat. I could see the Ferris, Hydra, Lennon, yeah, I could kind of see that a little bit, but them as characters, they're just kind of there to fulfill a job, whereas Galuf gets just a lot more development than they do. I feel like he gets as much development as all three of them put together. The best part of the whole game is when X-Death Dragon Ball Z fights the turtle. Oh, I've never seen Dragon Ball Z, but I think I know what you're referring to, where he just goes like, oh, I'm gonna scream, and just shuts his little fire and all that kind of crap, yeah. And don't stick that fire rod in me. Ah, it's Krylie this time. So again, with the little foreshadowing, just little things here, and then making this connection between Sid and Mid. Like, this is really nice. I like this. Yeah, you silly old fool. Beat him up, Krylie! You silly old fool! Didn't she say something else in the SNES version? Didn't she, like, call him, like, an old coot or old fuddy-duddy? Didn't she call him a fuddy-duddy? Isn't that what it was? What did she call him? Or maybe I'm thinking of Secret of Mana where they called somebody a fuddy-duddy. I'm not from this world! Yoinks! Krylie is such an adorable little lady. Fuddy-duddy was Realm Distrago. You're right, you're right, you're right, Serena Vox. You are absolutely right. An old coot. Okay. The big, bad, evil, the dark warlock, X-Death! X-Death is the absolute worst name for a villain I have ever heard in my entire life. So bad. X-Death and the Void. Name a better couple. Oh, wait. Oh, God. He was supposed to be Exodus? Oh, I could see that, but they should have... Like, then they should have named Exodus. This is a bona fide Western Nintendo translated release. A professional translation. And they still kept X-Deaths? Like, come on. And he died. I have too, but I mean, they've kept it for all these translations. They've kept it. I mean, didn't they even use X-Death in, like, the Dissidia games and things like that too? Like it's been kept, and I always thought it was a crappy translation thing too. A boat that will sail without any wind. I love how they have a boat. They made this boat, and then they're like, we're not going to use the boat. Bye. Serena Vox, if nothing happened, it's probably because your characters aren't a multiple of level 5. That would be my guess. Oh, you guys are talking about the music. I want to hear the music. Yeah, that music. Here we go. Ah, so good, so good, so good. Where is my list of things to do? So it says, okay. Next place that I want to go to. Many places to go to. Well, really the only place that I want to go to for right now. Look at this. You can get off on this little peninsula, and it looks like a bird. And there was a peninsula that looked like this bird also in Final Fantasy IV. If you look at the world map, you'll see it there. They didn't do anything with that peninsula in Final Fantasy IV, but they're reusing it here, and they will use this peninsula for something later. I just thought that I would point that out. What's on this island down here? Huh. An island surrounded by mountains with a shrine in it. How unusual. Oh, it just didn't cast. Huh, that's weird. That's very unusual as well. This is the Game Boy Advance version. I have a patch on it to increase the frame rate, and a patch to restore the SNES sound, and a cheers to the Hoff! Gifting a tier 1 sub to Neo Midgar Gaming. Cheers, Mr. Hoff. This blackberry is delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm all about this. Do I have control yet? What abilities do I have on y'all? What do they get? Calm? I don't even know what that does. Calm magic beasts? I'll give it to you just to see what it does, but I really have no idea what it does. Any interest in merch? I feel as it might be time. I almost feel like... Let me try this calm. I mean, I don't really know how to do merch. I could look into it and see, but I really don't know. Really have no idea. Might be a fun thing to do, though. Why not? Hey, that Ifrit actually dealt a pretty decent amount of damage. Yeah, that calm sucks. I'm not using calm anymore. That was terrible. I would much rather, where is it? Equipped. Wait. Yeah, equipped shields. So much better. A real David doll. Oh, a hoodie! That would be cute. We could do a hoodie, a little shirt. That would be cute. We shall see. Oh, how random. Another earthquake. Uh-huh. Hey, W. Blair. First time chat. Cheers for the first time chat. I got, a knight, a summoner. I got, Beastmaster and Samurai. So knight, summoner, Beastmaster, Samurai. So an earthquake happens, and it just so happens that our ship gets swallowed up. That's just fan-fucking-tastic. That's just great. So stupid. So stupid. So random. I know. What are the odds? How unlucky! I know. I feel like I'm in an ease game. This track record about ships. How are we doing on... Oh, we don't need to heal. We're good. That's the thing. Healing is going to be an issue. Healing is going to be a major issue for me. Let's see. Anything else down here? Oh, what do we have here? Hey, little bard. Yeah, and he gives you a song, Mighty March. Not that I have a bard, but it's
there. It's something. It's, whatever. They've gotten so much better! That was only like the 4th piano, and there's 8 pianos in the world. They've gotten so much better. Man, I was all about that. Yeah, I'm vibing. Jamming on out. Galv's piano skills. A black chocobo. Huh! Wouldn't chocobo racing be totally extreme? Yeah. Wait, what? Rock-like monsters hate gold hairpins? Oh, is that because... Oh, gold needle. Okay. Okay. Yeah, whatever. That's weird. Man, it's an island! What do you think? She's like, oh, where's all this water coming from? You're on this freaking island! Where do you think it's coming from, lady? Ugh, these people. Oh, no kidding. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, prevents silence, too. Cool. That's nice to have. Well, that's why I got confused, because the gold hairpin is an accessory in here. But she was talking about the gold needle, which would, you know, get rid of the stone status. So that's why I was confused right there. Once you go black, you never go back. Yikes. Oh my. Okay, let's move right along. Is there any... I don't think that you ever buy any, summons, except for the very first level of summons, and then that's it. Is there anything else in this town? I should really be looking at my strategy guide. I have these strategy guides, and I don't even look at them. Okay, got that, got that. Okay, we is goods. Move it! So apparently, we need to catch ourselves a black chocobo. How convenient. Uh-oh. Yikes. These guys, I believe, can drop the death sickles. And the death sickle is an axe that you can give to like a berserker or somebody, and it can proc instant death. So that is one way of getting access to a death spell. If you don't have, you know, if you don't have a black mage or any other way to get a death spell. David buys guys. Also David doesn't use the guys. And also David, what am I supposed to do? You've watched far too many of my streams, Serena Fox. You know me far too well. Get him! Yikes! Yeah! Giddy up! Fly, bitch! Fly! Bum. Hoo! And fall to your doom. He didn't giddy. It's not he didn't giddy up. He didn't giddy. Bam! Hey, Walter Fadul became a member of the channel for 3 months straight. Cheers to that. Awesome. Thank you so much. Cheers. What he just did, that is a YouTube membership. I have channel memberships, and it allows you to access like cute little emojis and shit like that on the channel whenever you make your comments and all that kind of crap. So that's pretty neat. And that's what he just did right there. Yeah, so Ranger is one of the best job classes in the entire game. It is so ridiculously overpowered. I wish that I got Ranger. Huh! Bard is actually halfway decent as well. Whee! But we now have our Black Chocobo. Okay, so I want
Oh, Jeremiah Nickel is also Walter Daddle. I thought I said Waddle. Daddle. Walter Daddy. Daddy Walter. Yes. Thank you, Jeremiah Nickel, for being a channel member. Okay, we're gonna land right... Oh shit, I can't land right there. Damn it, I have to land in a forest. Pain in my ass. Okay, screw this. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go... There is a town... Where is it? I'm trying to remember. I think it's to the north. I think it's straight north of here. Yeah, the Bard is situational. The Bard is definitely situational. It's mostly good in those situations, but it is situational. Yeah, Bart's is back! Yay for Bart's.
Oh yes, Daddy. Oh yes, Daddy. Oh yes, Daddy.
Ah. Jeremiah Nickel goes, I am a daddy. Yes. Well, I'm glad that I'm refreshing your memory there a little bit, Miami Sunrise. It's a lot of fun. So this is Bart's old house. And now we get a little flashback cutscene of whenever Bart's was a little boy. I know. Poor guy. Dorgan. Stella! Oh. Did you guys see that? He says, Rashad says, since my internet doesn't want me to watch your stream today, I decided to donate $50 to the Trevor Project in your name. Happy Pride, y'all. Thank you so much, Rashad. Thank you so, that is so sweet. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're the best. You really are. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. That makes me so happy. Makes me happy. It is Pride Month after all. It is Pride Month. That's, y'all's generosity, it just blows me away. It blows me away every single day. It just whenever I think that, like, you know, you read all these stories or you see some guy, like, plagiarizing you or some other bullshit happens and you're like, ugh, people suck. But then you come on stream and it's just like, y'all are amazing. You know? Y'all are just amazing. It's just... Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are just the best. Y'all are the best. You really, really are. And this bitch goes... Look at this. Some bard moved into your old place. Like, what a bitch. Some bard. Like, wow. Hey, everything's on sale. Cool. Buy some ethers. Oh, I should have waited till I got here to buy some of this junk. Oh well, probably don't need any of this stuff. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, hey, Davey. Cheers. Cheers and thank you. Oh. Oh, yikes. This is a samurai sword, don't need that. These are ninja stuff. We don't have a ninja, so we don't need that either. Ooh, green beret and ninja suit. Yeah, let's grab one of each of those. And I should probably sell some of this other crap that I'm never gonna have to use. This either. This. These. This. These, this. Go. Never gonna use bows, none of these tonics. Oh, we still have this elven mantle. I need to use that. This Moonring Blade, I don't think that we can equip. I really don't think that we can. Oh, Flame Scrolls, don't need those either. Okay. Did some cleaning. I did! I thanked you so much! I went all... I thanked you a ton! Oh, God. Oh, thank you, TD Blackbox. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. Okay, get all this. You know what? I need the Elven Mantle. Oh, it raises our magic, too. Not bad. What else did I have? Did I have anything else decent here? Okay, I think that we're good. I think we are good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was talking about the community, and I was talking about how, you know, sometimes you think that the community is, or that humanity is terrible, but then somebody goes and does something like that, and it just restores your faith in humanity, I guess, is really what I was trying to say. Rashad, whenever you did that. No, he just happens to be the knight right now, so he's at the beginning of the, or he's at the front of the party. I can change it to somebody else, like Ferris. I love Ferris. Yeah. Love you too. Love you too. It was just like, it's just... Love you too. Love you too. We'll just put it that way. Stella's grave. And then Daddy Dearest died too. Ugh. Oh, and then they exhumed her grave, and then they buried Dorgan along with her in the same tomb. That's lovely. I know, it's just like, you know, you come into this Discord, you think the worst of humanity, you read these articles, and you hear how terrible the world is, and just, you know, stuff, and then you come into this Discord, and everybody's just so nice, so great, or just, I mean, the Twitch stream, the Discord, all of it, the channel, all of it. Everybody's just so wonderful, and it's great, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I feel like there's another scene. Oh. Come and see me again. Oh my. Isn't there another scene? Yeah, there's the others. I knew there was another scene. Here we come. This makes me sad. This scene makes me sad because it reminds me of some shitty things that kids did to me in childhood too. They'd be like, "Let's go play hide and seek," and then I go hide, and they'd be like, "Let's just go leave," and then they'd like go inside of somebody's house and eat or play Nintendo or something, and I'm over there hiding in the woods for like an hour, you know? And then whenever I realized what happened, like I would go home and cry. And like, it was just like so shitty, you know? Like it reminds me of shitty shit that shitty fucking kids did. So, yeah. And it's like laughing in your face. And then he misspells smart. Stupid ass. Fuck you. Okay. So that's it for licks. Let's move on. Huh! Now, little kids. Ugh. God. Little kids can be such shitheads. They really can. So, over here... Where is it? Here! We get a little shepherd town with some awesome music. Love this place too. Anything here? Eh. Okay. They can be innocent, but most of the time, like, they know exactly what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know they're being little shitheads. Spin around the flower bed when you found something good. History Falls. Oh. So the earthquake that was on the other side of the world, has been felt over here as well. These rings are incredibly expensive, but also incredibly good and will help me immensely. Oh, bye DJ Group Math. Bye. Thank you so much for that donation in my name to the Trevor Project. That really just touches my heart. It really does. It touches my heart. It really does. Cut away to David dying in a swivel chair with kids trying to light a fire beneath me. Oh my god. Monster's just like an old fella. Zap me with lightning. Oh, you got bad attitude. Where is the little flower thing? Where's the little flower thing that I need to go around in a circle? She said to go around the flower thing in a circle. I don't see the flower thing now. Oh, maybe it's up there. Is it this over? There it is. It's this one. Hey! A little toady woady patoadies. My little dude. And we get a toad spell that I cannot use. Move it! There is some sort of Final Fantasy V Legend of the Crystals anime thing. I remember having the VCR tape for it as a kid. I never actually watched the VCR tape, but I do remember there being a VCR tape for it. Oh. You weirdo. Boop, boop, boop. Bam! Oh, is it? I don't think that I ever actually watched it. Romeo's Ballad. Okay, so we got a little song there. Treasure hidden behind the waterfall. Huh. If only we can actually go behind that waterfall. But we cannot. How are we doing on HP? We should be good. Okay, perfect. Let's get some summons. Uh-oh, yoinks! You know what, I could release the bear. That's something, but I kind of think that if I break a frost rod on this bitch, he'll be going down. Hey! 1600 damage. I don't know how much HP is. 4000 HP. Yikes! We'll break another rod. I think if I break one more rod, combined with their attack power, that should hit 4000. Then we won't have to release a thingamabopper. What's happening? Hey! Bone of Malkav, new follower. Cheers, Bone. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, this should get him. This should get him. Hey, we got him! Woohoo! Lord Rama! I see you too have become more powerful. Use. Hey, and we got the Rama summon. Cool. Nice, and now I have access to lightning and fire summons. That's good. I need to heal up Lena. There we go. So this is actually a halfway decent grinding point to get some ATB points. And I want to get just a couple here so that I can grab control. Once I grab control, we can move on to another portion. I don't think that I need all that many. Okay, I only need 11 points. Whenever I get 11 ATB points, and I think that there's an encounter that you can get 3 ATB points here? Pretty... If I could ever encounter this stupid thing. I promise you it's here. I promise. I also think that those mithril dragons, that they have a blue dragon spell, like a refresh or something like that. Hey, Toru Space Prince, how are you doing today? I didn't like Spirits Within. I promise you there's something else here besides mithril dragons. I promise, I promise, I promise. OMG. Man. Yeah, transfusion, that's right. Come on. Maybe we have to go inside this side of the forest. We have another Suns Out, Guns Out. Okay. We can do a Suns Out, Guns Out. Yeah, it's like this 5 Shadow Fight or something. Like, I'm telling you, it's there. Is it a rare encounter? Actual Folk Boy asks for a Suns Out, Guns Out. Here we go! There we are, Suns Out, Guns Out. Yes. Boop. Okay. Try it again. Come on! It's here. I promise you it's here. See, I did Crescent Town, I did Rick's, I got Rama. Okay. We're getting places, we're going places. Perfect. Yeah, I got Rama in my very first battle too. We've already done Rama, so... maybe I'll just move on to where I wanted to go and we'll just get it whenever. Like... Ooh, got a Mithril Glove. I only need 4 more ATB points for it. Okay. Oh my god! Like, for real? I cannot believe this. Alright, well, anyway, we're just gonna move on. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Huh! Hey, Sleep On Sundays! Cheers, and thank you so much for subscribing. I gotta get my dumb bitch juice over there. If I keep my dumb bitch juice on one side, then I'll know where it is. A lot of people have different opinions than me. I'm used to it. These guys. These are the ones that drop the little death axe thingamajigger. Hey, Sleep On Sundays. Cheers. Thank you. And cheers to you as well. So I think I just need... Yeah, so 1 more ATB point, and then I can go inside of that cave right there. So we'll just get it on the way down to this town. Yeah, the Death's... I'm pretty sure it's the Death Sickle. I'm not entirely sure of the actual name of it, but it does proc death. Yeah, got that control. Perfect! So now that they have control, we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna make them into... Where's Beastmaster? Okay, Beastmaster here. And then we're gonna make you into a knight. And then you into a summoner. And then you into a beastmaster as well, because I want to get control for everyone. It's just so good. It's so good. What am I doing? Okay, abilities. You have catch. I'm gonna give you equip shields. Okay. Put you in the front. Wait. Ah! Damn it! You're gonna get two-handed. Okay. Faris, I'm gonna give you control. And, oh, you know what? Oh, but Bart's has control. Well, just having one person with control is good enough, I think. What ability do I want on you? Maybe just summon? Yeah, summon will be fine for you. Okay, perfect. Let's see, we'll put you over here. Who has the whip? You have a whip. You have the mithril knife. Okay, so in the front, you in the front. Okay, there we are. Perfect. Done it! You're doing Berserker Risk? Yikes! Well, Monk is good. Monk is good enough. Monk is good enough. That's a pretty solid, thing right there. We made it to Jakol. So he says that the descendant of the ancient Ronkins is like, it's a big deal, but it's really not. Nobody cares. Like, okay, if you say so. How am I doing on... Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. Ah, Northern Caves. Something's kept underneath Crescent Island. Yeah, like a ship that stupid earthquake swallowed up. I am aware. What did he say? You foolhardy sense of adventure. Yikes. Ah. Ah, traps. Oh no. Oh, okay. Wait patiently on the road with the skull switches and all will be revealed. It was so much better last time! That one was terrible! The other one was so much better! Get over here, little kid. How does this person know about History Falls? It's literally the other side of the planet. And again, they're talking about crap on the other side of the planet. Yeah, it's shaped like a crescent. How ingeniously appropriate, I know. I don't need any of this. Wee's goods. A coral sword. This is a lightning-based sword, so that's really nice. This can proc silence, so we're going to get 2 of those, because that will be a way to cast or be able to use the mute type spell with Mage Masher. So that's really nice, and having a lightning-based sword is really nice as well. It's always good to get things that allow you to do other things, because you know you're so limited. You're so limited by what jobs you can have. So if you have a weapon that allows you to proc something that you normally wouldn't be able to, it's just a really good thing to do. Whee! Oh, okay. I think that's it for Jakol, so let's get on out of her. It's definitely a small world in Final Fantasy V, we can see that. I see about controlling this bomb back there. Yeah, got that silence off, see? Or it could just die. Hey, we got it under control. Let's see what happens. Now I'm curious. Bye, bitch. Self-destruct. Huh. Excellent. I just like doing that. It's satisfying having the enemies kill themselves. Makes me happy. I feel like that switch seduced. Oh, whatever. Okay. That switch. Yikes! The Skull Eater! Hey, he ran away and he gave me 5 ATB points for the privilege. That's very nice. Okay, we just have to wait for it here. Okay, it's this one. Oh! There we go. Perfect. So this is actually a halfway decent grinding spot as well. The problem is the Skull Eaters. If you get a Skull Eater, because look at that, for those little nutkins that were so easy, we got 2 ATB points. If you get a Skull Eater, yeah, flip that switch, then they can instantly kill you. But if you have control on your characters, you can control them, and then you can basically have them kill themselves, because they're immune to a lot of various attacks, but there's an incisor attack that you can use whenever you control them, and then that makes it so that you're able to kill them easily. So that's why I wanted to wait until I had the control ability on those characters there. So I have it on Ferris right now, which is fine, considering Ferris is my fastest character. Man, this thing like procs mute every single time. It's like it might proc mute. Like, no, bitch, it procs mute every single time. Like, come on, there's no joke here. Let's see, Magical Cave. Okay, perfect. And since I'm using the 2 Beastmasters in here, I'm getting plenty of job points as well to help those Beastmasters get their control also. Because control is just going to be so good throughout the entire run. I love using control. Normally I just use it to learn blue magic, but I'm going to be using it for, yikes, other purposes today. Even better if they flee. Man, then I don't have to deal with them. What'd you get instead of Beastmaster, Serena? Would you get a Bard? Or Ninja or something? Ninja's overpowered. Bard. Yeah, Bard is kind of... Bard is situational. Beastmaster seems to be better than I'm giving it credit for. No! 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 See, they used the Incisor attack, but they used it on Ferris, who's the only person who had control. So I was completely screwed there. Do you have... I want you to have... Yeah, you want the Elven Mantle. I know. So, if you let the Lone Wolf out of the jail there, then you wouldn't have that Blitz Wolf. It would be gone, and there'd be like a little note being like, "Ha, stole your treasure, screw you." Whee! It's like I'm playing Breath of the Wild. And, yeah, we climbed out of there. That will come into play much later in the game. No! Yikes! Ferris! Control him! It didn't work! Run for your life! Ugh. Oh. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna do an impressions video for Breath of the Wild. We shall see. Yikes! Ferris, you bitch! Wait, no. Defend. Control! 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 It didn't work! Defend! Oh, we ran away! Woohoo! Hey, the Hoff! The Hoff! Cheers! The Hoff! Cheers! And with that, we must increase our bust. No, we must rip a shirt. The Hoffenhauser has spoken. King Hoff, yes. Here we go. Here we go. She screamed in agony. She screamed in absolute agony. Some blue shirt. Let's see what we got going on here.
Oh yes, Daddy. Oh yes, Daddy.
Well,
Oh,
I've said this
yes,
before,
Daddy.
but I used to work at Pier 1. Whenever I would teach school, Pier 1 would be like a night job. And I would go there and I would work from about 5 till 9 o'clock after school because I'm a poor frickin' teacher. I needed a second job. My God. But yeah, Pier 1 closed down, declared bankruptcy. But I still have this Pier 1 shirt. I love Pier 1 Rewards credit card. Fuck that stupid credit card. I cannot wait to rip this shirt. You have no idea how much I want to rip this damn shirt. So, here we go. Ugh. Ugh. The victory music is for you, King Hoff. For you, yes. We ready to rip our Pier 1 shirt? Ugh. Ugh. Come on. Let's see. I almost got it from the top. Here to rip some. There we go. Got it here. There we go. I know. Pier 1's like, hell no. We're not gonna let you. Ugh. 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 Fuck. God, Pier 1. Pier 1 fucking strikes again. Damn you. I hated you whenever I worked there. And you're back. Ugh. To torture me now. I know, Pier 1's like, fuck you too. Oh, God. Man, that was rough. Whew. No shit. God, I'm hot as hell. Shit. But I saw a donation from Davey. 101Y. I'm just glad to get the shirt off. Holy crap. Normally I don't have that much problems. That one gave me some issues. Damn. Cheers, Davey. God. I'm out of breath. No kidding.
Wakey, wakey,
Man.
soldier.
Come on now.
Man.
Time to get up.
I am
I said
out of
wake
breath.
up.
Good God. I'm like sweating. Whew. No, you. Oh shit! I didn't. Damn it. Control. Excellent. Okay, so Phoenix down. You. Okay. That was a. I literally can't just like not do anything. I have to use a special technique. Maybe we can get another. No. Maybe we can get another Phoenix down in before the special technique goes through. Hey! Excellent. Yeah, that's how we take them out. That's how we do it. Whew. You know what? There's really no reason to heal them because they'll either survive the Nutkins or they'll get killed by the Skull Eaters. Yeah, we only rip a shirt whenever, God, I'm like sweating. We only rip a shirt whenever the stream boss gets killed. And Serena Fox was stream boss for quite a long time. And the Hoff used his bits and knocked her off her throne. Took her out. Love it. Let's summon Ifrit. It's new. Why not? No, I wanted to summon Rama! I'm so stupid! Oh, it actually dealt damage to them. Who knew? I thought that they would absorb fire. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. Okay, so we did Jakol. Let's see, we did Jakol, we did that. I need to go and let's see, where do I want to go to? I want to go to Library of the Ancients. That's where I want to go to. I know, what kind of bombs are they? They're bombs who don't absorb fire? Like, really? The hell's that crap? That's bullshit. Serena is the Cersei of this Game of Thrones. She always finds her way back into power. Yeah, whatever, we'll just build another one. Sure. You've seen a Karnak, but then you moved on to the desert of shifting sands. Where the sand flows like water. It's impossible for people to enter. That's true. How did the king? Oh, he was floating in midair. Ruler. I thought Jaime Lannister was super hot. Like, damn, I was jealous of Cersei. Like, holy shit. He was hot. Like, oh my god. When I was your age, we crossed burning sand every day and we liked it. Sure, Jan. Sure. Okay, so now they're gonna meet us down in the thingamabopper, but I don't want to do that yet because I want to go heal. I definitely need to heal, and yeah, let's move right along. I mean, there was a ton. Don't get me wrong, there was a ton of hot people in Game of Thrones. Where's Rama? Where the fuck is Rama? I got Rama. Oh, I need to use it as an item. Oh, I need to use it as an item. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, what in the world's going on here? There it is. Let's see, let's summon him now. There we are. That was actually half. Let's see if we can't catch it. We haven't caught a zoo. Oh, it's still too strong. Okay. We haven't caught anything for Gala for Lenny yet. I've never played any of the Resident Evil games, so I really have no idea. I don't want to get struck by lightning. So, what are you guys gonna do? We'll build a bridge. Great. So we have to use a sandworm and build a bridge that way. This is just fan-fricking-tastic. This doesn't sound like the best plan. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Oh, great, and we can't use any magic on the sandworm either. Oh, lucky me. It's like, oh, by the way, we're gonna call this boss to you, but after we call the boss, better not use any magic. Yikes! Hole. Oh, God, I need to stop. Okay, let's see. What do we have going on here? Oh, the summons will completely screw me over, so you can just attack. There we go. We have control. I'm gonna do a Frost Rod. Let's see about breaking a rod on this. Oh, God, it's gonna target all three. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. Will I be screwed? Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh, that wasn't... Oh. Oh. I was gonna say that wasn't too terrible, but that was pretty terrible. Yikes! Oh, that wasn't too terrible either. Okay. Oh, shit! That put the sap status on me. That's no good. No, breaking rods is not working here. Not working here at all. What if I summon a Sylph? Because it's single target, it won't attack the holes. Maybe this will work for me? At least it heals me a little bit. Yeah, let's summon another Sylph. That can do. That is working for me. Okay, attack him. Go. How much HP does this guy have? I feel like we're going to be here forever. Yeah, Aqua Rake would have been nice. Or those bears, if I had release on the other two happening there. Hey, Mattbox. Cheers to you, and thank you for the follow. Gotta keep my HP up. I keep on summoning Sylph here. What is this guy's weakness? It says weakness water. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna take off this Coral Sword. I feel like he's strong against... I feel like he's strong against the lightning element, so I'm gonna try just a regular attack and see what happens. 310. That's about the same. It's about the same, honestly. Okay. You and your frickin' quicksand! Damn you! Hey, Gamorath. Thank you so much for the follow, and cheers. Cheers, Gamorath. Oh, hey, we got him! 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 Woohoo! That was rough. Man, that was rough. Yeah, take care of little Mr. Black Chocobo for us. Thank you. 1 penis down, 3 holes to fill in. Yes. Whee! Oh, shit. Rama. Hopefully Rama summons will just... Oh, really? That didn't... Okay. I was gonna say, hopefully Rama summons will just duel him in, but I guess not. Wow. Okay, go all the way down here. We're gonna keep on doing Rama summons. They're just more powerful than the Ifrit summons. And it's really... Yeah, Shiva would be nice here, but... I'm thinking about the end game. I'm thinking about the end game. Where do I go? This way? Whee! But I also, here's my thing, I'm being a cheap bitch. I want to get through here without having to heal. I don't want to use my potions. If I do, I'll have to use them on Lena, but I don't want to. I'll use a tent whenever I get out of here, but other than that, I really, damn it, don't want to use my perfect potions. Okay, now let's use that tent. Because I need it. For the Horde! If I ran into some of those sand bears, I would have tried to catch them, but I didn't. Gorn, the town of ruin. Yeah, but nobody's here. Whoa! Yeah, that was the king. Huh. He ran off this way. There he is. Is he up in here somewhere? I don't see him. Where did he go off to? There he is. Got you now! You're cornered! Whoa! But we fall to our doom! As usual. It took them all this time to realize that they were sisters? Wow. You would think that, like, she would have showed the pendant or something earlier. Like, seems like it took an awful long time to do this. Yeah, where's the old man? He'll be okay. Let's just leave him. Yeah, we'll run into him later. And Galif's like, no! Oh, poor Galif. Poor guy. Yeah. I know, like seriously, it's like, you little shits. Why you ditch me? Screw you assholes. What's going on now? Whoa! And now we're warping, like, literally across the world. Back to Crescent Island. I don't even know what track is playing. Let me look at my headphones and figure this out. Oh, this one. This one is nice. It's gonna blow! Yoinks! Run, run, or you'll be well done! Or walk as slowly as humanly possible. That works too. Whatever. Meanwhile. I miss the meanwhiles. They had meanwhiles in Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy V, but then they got rid of meanwhiles. I like the meanwhiles. East-West, home is best. I like how Bartz and all them were like, hey, will you just watch the Chocobo for us? So then they decided to take the Chocobo and fly it literally around the world and leave us completely stranded in this desert town. Like, thanks, I think. It's just so weird. Call of Booty. Oh, and speaking of random things, yeah. Your ship randomly gets swallowed by an earthquake. Hit a random switch, they randomly fall down. Like, come on. Isn't there... Do we hit... Yeah, there we go. Ah, it won't budge. Check the planters in the center room. Okay. I probably shouldn't have even used that tent. I didn't even need to. Yeah, the little private actions, ATEs, and 9. I do like that too. That is a nice touch. Ah. The notepad in the room on the right. Oh wait, are these? No. Are these the planters they want me to check? Guess not. I'm just a little extra. I don't want to be extra. I want to be everything. Everything. What a bitch! What a freaking bitch! I know, what the hell? Now it's check the urn. Man. Check the planters, check the note. Made you look. It's a stupid frickin' frog. I wish you got crushed by that book, you asshole. Go down 6, right 4, then pull what's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's the switch. All this for 3 items that I can't even use. Thanks, game. Thanks. I should have checked and been like... I really should have checked and been like, I don't even need these treasures. But I didn't. Ah, propellers on a boat. Whoa! We're opening up holes to make you fall down to your doom. Yeah, we did that. That was us. Built by the ancients. He went down yet another hole. Okay, let's be on our way. Hot diggity dang! Don't bother me, boyo. Wow, don't call me boyo. Man. Nothing wrong with a nice hole. Nothing wrong at all. Oh, cool. We got an airship. Great. This is amazing. Get over here, kid. What's going on, Sid? It's an airship. So many holes, so little time. Oh my. Creeping crawdads! Yikes! Whoa! Uh-oh, well that sucks. Let's see, this guy is weak to lightning. We'll use a Rama on him. I think the Hoff wanted that bonk. It's like, I want it on the fun. I want to get bonked too. Screw attack. Screw attack in the hole. Hey, got control. Perfect. Nothing wrong with little bonk. Aw, I just got bonked too. So what's going on now? Oh. Oh. Cool. The sky is yours. Awesome. No kidding. All that's left is the Earth Crystal. We just have to go on out and get it. No dawdling! No dilly-dally, shilly-shallying! And we have the Earth, or the airship, at our command. And we're gonna go exploring and getting the Earth Crystal next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy V. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day. Yeah, I thought that I'd stick that in there, because it was such a perfect ending. But yeah, that is it for today's Final Fantasy V stream. So, this was a lot of fun. You can still redeem your Suns Out, Guns Out if you would like to. That is perfectly fine by me. But, I'll probably go for that knife, more than likely. We can do a little stretch. Why not? Ugh, I need a stretch. I need a stretch. Who's live? Who should I raid? Who's live? Oh, we got a Suns Out, Guns Out. Suns Out, Guns Out! Yes. 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 But who is live? I don't know. Michelangelo's best. Duh. Come on now. Yes.
Let's see. Anybody live? Oh,
Come on.
come on. Okay. I see that Labrilla is live. Super Derek RPGs is live. Kenny's Prog Rocks is live. Oh, I'm prettier every time I do. Thank you. Thank you. What do you guys think? Labrilla, Super Derek, Kenny. We did Super Derek last time. What do you think? I don't know. What do you guys want? What do you want? Who shall I do? What's Labrilla even playing? It doesn't say, it just says retro. Oh, Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy? The Hoff says Kenny. We could do Kenny. Labrilla's... What do you guys want? Do you want Final Fantasy or do you guys want Kenny? What do you guys want? You vote Kenny. The Hoff is voting Kenny. Jeremiah Nichols voting Labrilla. The Hoff seems undecided. Let's do Final Fantasy. So we have 2 votes for Final Fantasy. We can do Final Fantasy. Davey says Final Fantasy. Okay, Final Fantasy. Here we go. We're doing Labrilla. Labrilla is gonna get raided. We always see Kenny too, so we can see all sorts of different people. And maybe Labrilla will return the favor one day and raid us too. We shall see. Lob, R-Y-L-L-A. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you guys go enjoy your Labrilla raid. I am going to go eat dinner and go pee because I really, really have to. And I'll see you on Wednesday for more Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good night. And maybe these people will email me about the plagiarism. We shall see.